the fuck, man? I'm so. Why is it later? Oh my lord. Wait, 2 seconds. My chats, my layout on Twitch Studios, everything's moved, and the outcome of it is the chat's fucking tiny. No, not what I need. Can't see shit. No. Why do you like this? That's very upsetting. That's very upsetting indeed. Oh, Vince is back. 28-month streak, 30 months total. Jesus. That's so many. We're approaching the end of the season. So, lots and lots and lots of useless games that don't matter to anything at all. And maybe a couple of ones that do. Oh, game's being postponed again. Are all the games being postponed? No, one game played. Ah, because the SFS, their stadium's not technically there, right? Like they got their fake stadium. They're playing any weather. No, Vince. You. That's not going to reduce the amount of games that are irrelevant down the stretch. All it's going to do is add more games and make the season longer, which is a thing we actively don't want. Right? At this point in the season, everyone just wants to get round to the draft again, other than the 3 or 4 people that can win a trophy. And the downside with playoffs is you either make them really small, so that you do the whole playoffs in 1 or 2 streams, or you make them take ages because they're so big and everyone gets a shot in them, but then there's loads of streams where your season ends and you have no more games, but then there's like 5 or 6 streams left. Like, one of the joys of the current system is we watch everyone on the last stream, basically. Everyone gets to say goodbye to their team. So what, we just go to the end of the season and then do one final playoff stream? And what about the cup games? And at that point, that's basically just the cup though. So what are we doing with the cup? Because we can't run a cup alongside it. So you would rather, in a football stream, you would say an ancillary cup is less important than running a playoff system. That just doesn't feel right to me. Separate cup formats are a part of football's DNA. And handing out 2 trophies is fun. Yeah. See, this is the problem with the playoff system, right? Like there are lots of things to like about it. It does clean up a few small issues with the league format, but I just think the costs outweigh the benefits. But yeah, it only solves the pointless games thing if we make the league shorter, right? So if your proposed solution is we run a single round robin and then instead of doing the split we move to the playoffs, yeah, we make the season shorter, but people don't like the shorter league formats. I got a lot of grief for making the split because people are like it's not enough games. No. That's most people's main argument with the split. There's not enough games. Or when we had the 25 team season and I ran it as just a pure single round robin anyway. Yeah, as in from a competitive integrity standpoint, like they just don't think running it this many games is good enough. Probably less so now that it's still like that we're getting over 30 games. But also what Whammer said, right? If I finish 13th, or so if I finish in the bottom half, I've played every team once and that's it. I get just those games because you said there's no cup format anymore. Like, oh shit, the big one. Oh shit, I need to check when those postponed games were moved to. Remind me. I need to go fixture hunting. Oh! Advantage says. It does, but again, so one of my the issue with my stance of people stop caring as we get late in the season and the games don't matter, right? That is an issue that I have, but most people don't have it, right? Because they stop caring and they just stop watching the streams, right? And they can just check out. It's only really an issue for me. Yeah, there are ways I can fix it, but people don't really want me to fix it because it's not really a problem for them. Do you understand? Like, it's just the streams get smaller and less engaging, but people come back at the start of the season. So they don't see it as a problem. So it's not a problem they want to make sacrifices to fix. Where it is a problem for me. So I make decisions with it in mind. But I don't want to alienate people because of this perceived problem on my end. Oh, I was giving Mitch all this shit, and then the pixel bottled it. Yeah. I'm I'm here for Jacob Jones winning the league this year. By the way, he's got noticeably better at the age of 31. It's exciting. Hello, Franca. It's huge. Right, clones to be distributed. Uh, one, two. Oh. As much fun as postponed games are, and to be clear, they are very fun. This bit is less fun. The increased admin. Declan Rice is suspended for my cup game. Ah! Oh yeah, Jojo will almost certainly want to wormhole. Someone get a hold of him and check, because we can do it now. Oh, Tom's about. Soz. Ah, Tom's not watching. Are we contacting Jojo? Oh, you've pinged him, and the result is out there. Okay. I feel like losing to Nicky is a thing that he's 100% gonna wormhole. I feel like we could probably just wormhole. And tell him that he owes us 55,000 pleb points. You say that, but we accepted Vince's request of if Wazza gets injured, he wants to wormhole. Did we not? So we should have asked him for clearer instructions. Sucks to be Joja, but sure. Joja's funny. Didn't see the game, so don't know if I had any chance. Well, it'll be a completely different game. The weather's been fucking awful in Lithuania as well. You might just get better weather. Pants games unlikely to get postponed, given that they're still in fucking Mauritania. They're not being snowed out, are they? Harry Kane. What a shitbag. He's done it! Let's get out of here. What's that? Is there a weird black box in the top left of the screen? For you guys? Yeah, okay. Aha! I fixed it. Oh, none of the games got postponed. Wait, why did this game get postponed last time? The dwarves are based in fucking Africa. Right. I need to... viewer rewards, channel points, edit. That's the right price, isn't it? This is one of the most interesting wormholes we've ever had, because it's managed to wormhole the fixture list. Because 3 games were postponed in the other timeline, but the wormhole has fixed the weather. Nordy Macchielli against the Elves. Do you remember that year when Nordy Macchielli was like the Elves' best player? Me and the Twitch studio are falling out. I'm also on holiday next week. From the 2nd onwards. So there'll be a stream on Monday and Tuesday, but not Wednesday onwards. Your boy's off to the beach again. For Ralu's birthday. Yeah, just going to the coast in Romania. Everything's cheap as fuck. It's hot as balls. And because we only want to go for a few days. It's been about 40 degrees the last week or so, and before that it's been about 30 plus for about 2 months. Yeah, we've hit 40 degrees like 6 or so times. In the last like 2 weeks, I think. It's been fucking hot. Oh, the milk went off the bar. The wormhole really adding suspension. Suspense, not suspension. Adding suspense. I'm kind of sad because I was gonna go watch. So one of the guys I work with, he's a FCSB fan, and they're in like the Europa Conference League or something, and they're playing their first qualifying rounds at the minute. Uh, so I think this week, so last on Wednesday, just gone, they were in Bulgaria. Stour. Yeah, it's just Stour. So they were in Bulgaria earlier this week, and then the second leg when they were coming to Romania, I was like, "Ah, I'll go watch it with you." But obviously, I'm at the beach, so I can't. I was looking forward to watching some like Europa Conference League first round qualifying quality football. The like fourth best team in Romania versus the third best team in Bulgaria. Whew! Can you imagine? Gobshite could never. The only issue is, of all the teams in Bucharest, I hate FCSB because my man Tatai are Dinamo and Rapid fans. Oh yeah, sure. They probably should. I don't know how the first leg went. Let's check. Yeah, they won the first leg 1-0. They won the away leg 1-0. So, thanks to Coman. They've got a winger named Coman, and it throws me every time I see it. I was like, wait, what? I have never seen that name. That's a fun name. Radoslavescu. 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 Oh, I guess it'd be Radislav. Radislav. Hey! Abdul. Cheeky little dink. He's back. Look at this. Elio to Gavi to Abdul. If I was Paz, I'd be pressing the plan. Well, whatever. I've been watching a bunch of Patters while I'm on night stream for my afternoon nap. Like I'll put a game on and just try and fall asleep to it in the background, and then when I wake up, watch the rest of it. And yesterday, I watched an all-time classic. I watched the Patters as the Dreamer. He does not end as the Dreamer, but he starts as the Dreamer, and he has the absolute best time. It was a good one. That game is so good. Yeah. He's just like, yeah, sure, I'm your grandmother. You're lying to me. Exactly. it's it's always good seeing people like, because Patters did the right thing through that ticket. Because despite being good, he realised he is a content creator first and foremost. So, despite having all three of the evil team and their roles like locked down by day 2, he's like, right, new plan is you have to make me evil. When he's talking to Debbie on like day 2, and she's just like, fuck. Like, I guess you're in charge. Congrats to Mike. Come on, the Manx. Monks, monks, monks. Go out in a blaze of glory. Gustavo Bessa starts at cam. The Dani Olmo injury is relevant. Good hands, Allison. Good hands. Oh, Agate's back though. And Ulysses is the best player on the pitch at right back, so. Ah, his was just a suspension, not an injury. Okay. Cool. He was the red card. Makes sense. I should probably have said good morning to my mate, but I woke up at 1:30. She might still think I'm asleep. How loud have I been? Has she worked out that I'm awake? Can she hear me? What do you reckon? I say good morning whenever I wake up. I don't care what time it is. But that's also a weird one, right? Because if you are working night shift, for example, and then you go to bed at 10 a.m. or something, you're putting your head down to sleep. Obviously, I went to bed much earlier than that, but if I wouldn't have seen anyone if it wasn't 10 a.m. You still say good night, right? Even though the sun's shining. Go on! Go on! Yes! Did you not consider drafting a good goal scorer, Whammer? Well, Dani Olmo, off the bench. Sandro! Oh! You considered it, but decided against it, yeah? You were like, no, Rafael Leao's good enough to make up for Benzema's shortcomings. That's the phrase I'll settle on. Wait, Benzema? Hello? How have you missed the target? Kareem? But I mean, is Jamal generally a solid goal scorer? Because Saka will chip in with a few, but he's not like a goal scorer, is he? He's more dribbly boy. Like, yes, he'll chip in with a few. Or did you just... Were you all in on the Rafael Leao is enough goal scorers? And just surround... I guess there was also the Benzema will be good enough for the first half of the season. Oh my lord, Kareem! No! Oh! Did he hit the post? Okay, he was offside. He was offside. He was offside. It wouldn't have counted anyway. But fuck me. Look at that XG. Look at that XG. And that doesn't even include Benzema hitting the post with an open goal. But the best bit is, Alisson doesn't get many points in this only stat that matters, because only 3 of the shots were on target. What a wormhole that was, by the way. Joja, what a wormhole. Big fan of Vince blaming the other perennial elf, Raphael Lau. I say perennial elf, he's probably been an elf like once or twice, but... And Saka is like the only member of Whammer's front four that's not in the top 20 XG underperformers. Like, they are, even if you just look at it from that stance, right? Like, they're all making use of the space being created. Like, they're all getting these great opportunities. None of them can fucking shoot, is the problem. Hey, big Rom. With a big volley. He accidentally shits himself and smears it on his face instead of kicking the ball. Oh. I love how angry people get about the Gobshite League. Because it's not just me. Because I know whenever the Ducks play and it doesn't go the way I want it to, I feel such intense feelings. Like, I care so much more about how the Ducks results and the Ducks play than Norwich. And it feels wrong for me to care this much. But then I see messages like Whammers and I'm like, okay, at least it's not just me. Yeah, the fact Benzema also just never gets subbed off, ever. He's like... He must be right at the top of minutes played in the Gobshite League. Yeah, Vince, just... It is! It's since the update of FM20. That's good. Welcome, Jojo, welcome. Messi's doing well on a bad team, as Messi is want to do. Did you see the stat? Messi needs 27 more goals to become Inter Miami's all-time top scorer. He might do that by Christmas. Well, you say that, but also a bit like Benzema. He plays his best football earlier in the year, generally. So it's not like he picks on the bottom half teams. There's an argument that once he misses the split, he cares a lot less. Right. Now, frankly, I'd say, would you rather be a team in the bottom half of the rankings, but your star player doing great, or would you rather be running away with the title than star player missing a future? Running away with the title? Wabba's more likely to finish third than first at this point, I think. There's also a non-zero chance that, much like Season 3, Wabba doesn't even make it onto the podium. Now, do I want to live in a world where Wabba bottles it so hard he finishes fourth and Nikki wins the league for a second time? No, Wabba, you're done with points. You're never going to win another game. Foxes to finish third? Could happen. Oh, I'm not saying KCC or Chates. Oh, what about the Foxes? Well, this is a better result for Wabba. Come on, lads. Oh. Yeah, but you gotta think, the two teams behind him have a game in hand. Oh! What a save! What a save! Diogo Costa showing once again why some people are calling him the best goalkeeper in the league. Channeled his inner Benzema. Well, no, because he got it on target. Benzema could never. I don't think it did better than that. The keeper had to move to save it. The narrative is shit, and bad, and wrong. Sorry, Joja. It's over. But, I say sorry. You got your point. You got a game in hand and head-to-head over the team in first. And you're only 3 points behind. I declare a wormhole. Press the button then. Hey, the OG, Sadio Mane, diminutive winger of the back post. So Pigs now have head-to-head over Sirs as well. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. How many games are left? Whammer's got 5, you two have got 6, right? Oh! That was almost lovely. So Joe just 2.5 points behind Sirs. And 2.5 points ahead of Nikki. But a game in hand over Whammer. Oh! What a goal. Did I say Sirs? Yep. Behind Whammer, ahead of Nikki. Yep. No one has ever accused me of being a clever person. That also assumes you'll be able to pick up points at in other matches, Whammer, which there's every possibility you just aren't. Like, if you're done with wins for the season, if you've got a full-on Maychester collapse on your hands, then in the nicest way possible, that's probably the game Sirs are most confident in. Harry Kane. Look at that, showing up. He's coming for Bernardo Silva and Virgil van Dijk and Bruno Fernandes and Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane's also scored a goal today, though. Oh, Harry! Harry Kane, Harry Kane, Harry Kane. Da ba da ba da ba da ba da. I assume that's a thing they sing. Harry Kane's just a shit Ariane. Where do we stand on the Harry Kane rumours? Is he definitely gonna... Is it gonna actually happen this summer? Does Spurs' owner be... Does Spurs' not Spurs' owner being in all this legal trouble, does that change things? Is it the owner? Hey, Pingu's back! We're closing in on the end of the season. You excited? And what do we think happens with the Mbappe saga? Because it looks like Saudi Arabia isn't happening, despite the absurd amounts of money being touted. Are we all buying into the Real Madrid conspiracy theory where they just turn around and like, on deadline day say we'll give you 40 million. Take it or leave it. I miss Declan Rice. He wouldn't have let that happen. I did concede to the Haaland team. You hate to see it. The cup dream is over. It was fun while it lasted. It appears my anti-Haaland magic doesn't work in the cup. How has my goalkeeper missed this, man? You can use your hands! Just fucking... He forgot to jump! He ran out. He did that, you know how before you jump you bend down? He did that bit. And then just stay crouched. Useless bastard. Oh! I see us treating me like the Polish under-17s volleyball team. Well, all the league winners qualify for the Champions League, Vince. If you win the league, you start in the Champions League qualifying. All of them. Yeah, even the Irish League winners will start in the Champions League qualifying. They'll just... You gotta think, like, there's 7 rounds of qualifying before you get to the group stage. Like, that's literally the whole point. Because you gotta remember, when you lose in the Champions League qualifying, what happens is you move to the Europa League qualifying next stage, and then the same is true for the Europa League to the Conference League. So, like, a lot of the teams that end up in the Conference League group stage will be teams that started in either the Champions League or the Europa League qualifying system. No, it's more than that. There's the preliminary round, then there's like 3 qualifying rounds, and then the playoff, right? Or is it 2 rounds and then the playoff? Could be 2 rounds and the playoff. But yeah, if you lose in the qualifying round of the Champions, the preliminary round of the Champions League, you end up in the first round of the Europa League, and then if you would lose again in that, you'd end up in the second round of the 2 rounds of playoff. Makes sense actually, because if you start in the first round of Champions League, you could go lose, and you'd end up in the playoff of the Conference League. So yeah, the timeline on that makes sense. Yeah, so you only have to win 1 double-legged match to make it into a group stage. But if you start in the second round of the Champions League, you're guaranteed a group stage. Yeah, that makes sense. And if you start in the playoff, obviously you're guaranteed at least Europa League. Yeah, makes sense. Right, I'ma save it unless someone wormholes it right now. And then we'll do a roundup of the kids. You'll take too long. Xavi Simmons. Wait, is Whammer about? And is Whammer ready? Also, we've got kids! Oh, what the fuck? He's the next fucking Messi! He's literally just the Brazilian Messi. Holy fuck, he's 15 years old. He's... Oh! Holy fuck. Right, now it's very important that the first few years he doesn't go to teams where kids never develop. I'm looking at you, Ahmed Abdelli at the Elves, 88 CA for 2 seasons in a row, +0, +0. Probably don't want to be sending him to the Elves. We got an actual Lithuanian kid as well. He's fucking huge. Bro, oh mate. He wants none of this nonsense, doesn't he? He's getting stuck in. And we've got a Dutch kid, our first Dutch kid, and it's come from the Pythons, obviously. At 15? At 15 years old? That's pretty fucking big, right? Ah, you do have a Dutch manager. True, true, true. He's a solid, creative... But, the real story is this guy. Holy shit! Love that he speaks good Lithuanian. 17 flair. 3 strength. He could have played for Surreal. Max the Jaguar. Oh. That I like. That I really like. I like that a lot. That could be good. Give him to me. Either foot as well. Oh man, I can't get over how good this kid is, man. I am excited. Yeah. Pin him. Right. Okay. As we were, back to the kids roundup. Oh yeah, we should probably check that as well, shouldn't we? Good point. Which teams have had their kids? Chips, Sirs, Los Eos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, we've only had 5 teams get their kids. This could be a big haul. Could be a big haul. This year. Could be a big haul. Shit piglets. The shitlets. Right. Xavi Simmons, 147. Caicedo, 161. Onyango, 185. Ramirez, 161. Scalvini, 159. Pasolini, 141. Pasolini's improved for the first time. I think that's his very first improvement. Hassan Diop, 116. Yeremy Pino, 158. Jacob Jones, 155. Has he gone up again? No, he went up to 155 last time, didn't he? He was at, what did he get that? Guardiola, 149. Bernal, 133. Boucher, 99. Bushman, 154. Ricky, 151. Nasiru, 138. YC1, 134. Prince, 129. Dane, 119. YC2, 115. Castle, 114. Guillermo Torres, 146. Good spot, Joja. Good spot. Lucky, 167. Colwell, 151. I do hate him, it's true. Can confirm. Wazza, 153. Ahmed Abdelli, 88. Damson, 170. Vardiol, 154. Fatty, 162. Madeira, 126. Has he just suddenly got up 2 points? Was he 124 before? Nelly, 110. 1 point. Okay. Weird. Crawford, 164. Saar, 155. Kai Voya, 129. Rainho, 124. Aparicio, 117. Natalie, 169. Okay. Crawford, 164. Carl, 155. Kai Voya, 129. Carlos, 124. And 110. Oh, Nelly's still 110. And Aparicio, 117. Natalie's up, 169. It's fine. They've finally broken through that 167 barrier that loads of players get stuck at. Now that I think about it, Damson's stuck at 167 for ages. Lucky's been stuck at 167 for about 10 years. Natalie, 169. Pingu, it doesn't go up by 500 every time it's used. It goes up by 10% every time it's used. Oh, 163 he was stuck at. Okay. Well, I'm chatting shit then. I'm chatting shit. What? There's probably about 5 more. We would probably have finished next week, but I'm going on holiday next week. So it'll be the week after. Way less than 10. Probably closer to 5 or 6. My guess is probably about 6 streams. So I've got Monday, Tuesday next week, and then the week after we'll finish. Who am I looking for? Pants. Anatoly, 143. There we go. No, it's 5 or 6 game weeks. Some teams have 5, some teams have 6. Holy shit. Amondi, 177. The Jackal, 154. Marcal, 146. Ulysses, 144. Chancellery, 133. Nuno, 125. Gustavo, 124. Lidl, 100. Mantas, 80. Shitters. The Assman, 156. Kenneth, 142. None of them. Wellesley, 125. Coach, 197. Florian Wirtz, 160. Carles, 130. Gomes, 117. Jacinto, 116. Physio, 114. Mohammed, 88. Jeffrey, 191. Elio, 169. Abdul, 161. Gavi, 152. Greg, 142. Holy fuck, Greg. Greg? Greg? Holy shit, lad. How's he looking? He's getting quicker, taller, stronger. He's filling out. He looks good. He's got no real weaknesses, does he? It's kind of solid at everything. It's kind of nice. Better on the ball than defensively. Slightly. Maybe not. Maybe he's just good, isn't he? He's just good all round. Because the kids at the dock, we just have the best facilities. Every year, the kids at the docks, there's always one kid at the docks that just goes to the moon. That's why, until Julio Cesar is able to play, he should be a duck, because we have the best academy training. I don't know why, but it happens every year. Every year, without fail. That's everything. Oh, you want to check? Can we check Nakamba? This is the marvelous Nakamba. I will start that kid next season. Right. Right then, I will love you and leave you. Be good. Much love. And I'll see you on the flip side. Toodaloo.